He did tell us that Adrian Broner is a strong guy and that he finishes the fights real strong. Even after being dropped, early in the fight with Marcos, Adrian Broner was able to come back strong, finish the fight real strong. So Marcos did, mention that to my brother, and so we were aware of that. We were cautious about that, but that's why we didn't give him those opportunities in the later rounds. We kept that activity going. I think it might have been in the 10th round where I might have slowed down a little bit, but then picked it back up on the 11th and 12th round. We don't want to make the mistake of giving him those rounds. To the point of me dropping my hands, I just wanted to show everybody, I got more things in the tricks. I got more little tricks in the box that people still haven't seen. I keep telling you, you guys still haven't seen the best of me. And I wanted to show you a little something. And even in front of Adrian Broner, who's fast and strong, I'm not afraid of him. I wasn't going to be afraid. I knew what I was doing. Drop my hands, let him throw punches. He wasn't going to land anything. And he backed off. Instead of trying to, knock me out or let his hands go, he knew, it wasn't going to happen. So he actually started walking back. And I walked him back with my hands down. I was just showing him he's not a better fighter than me. I beat him just even at that, mentally. I think that was an advantage for me there, a victory in itself, and I show the fans, what I'm able to do inside the ring.
Mikey,
Yes.
does this victory over Broner put you in the mix for pound supremacy?
That's up to you guys and the riders. Everybody has a different list. I think it's a step closer to that, but I'm not chasing that either. I'm just here to do my job, and let the fans enjoy a great night of boxing, and that's all I'm here to do. Anybody that wants to put me on the list or not, it doesn't really matter to me.
Hey Mikey, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
After your long drawn-out battle with Top Rank, if they do allow you to get into the ring with guys like Lomachenko and Crawford, would it be a little sweeter to be one of those guys and kind of stick it to them?
Look, if I take a fight with them, there's no grudge. I know this is business. I know how business is done, and I learned from those 2.5 years. I learned how they handle business. They want to fight. If they want to put one of their guys, they're gonna come to us, and we can work together. I don't have a problem with that, but I'm not gonna come and kneel down to whatever terms they want to give. It doesn't work like that. I'm in a different position now. I think these last few fights show the fighter that I am, and not necessarily that it would be a sweeter victory for that reason, but I think just showing the fans that I'm a better fighter than those fighters that you mentioned who are held up here, and me beating those kind of guys, that's the victory there. Not who's promoting them or who's promoting the show. It's beating the guys that people think are on top of the pound for pound list or on top of the world and beatable. Because I know I could beat all these guys.
Hey, what's up, Mikey? Right over here.
Yeah.
While back in a couple of videos where Ellie kind of jokingly, humored the idea of fighting Keith Thurman. That's a guy already on this side. It's not there's no politics in the way. You mentioned 47. I'm just wondering, as a fan, at the end of the day, is Keith Thurman somebody you would get in the ring with?
I would do it. And honestly, if it's a good fight that the people, media, and the network want to discuss, I'm open to discussing that too. He's a great champion, great fighter. He's a unified champion of welterweight, so that'd be a great matchup. Great accomplishment. Big challenge. But that's what we want. That's exactly the kind of fights that we want. We want a big challenge. And if I want to be remembered in the sport, those are the fights that you got to take. I could take easier fights, fighting top contenders, but fairly easier fights. But that really doesn't do anything. The fans won't recognize you, they won't remember you. It's not gonna help build a legacy.
Congratulations on the win, Mikey.
Thank you.
You had to know that you were given a pretty confident salute with the glove at the end of every round. I'm sure you thought you were pretty wide at the end. Going through those last 3 or 4 rounds, and maybe you hit on it earlier about the uppercut, but did you think there was any extra gear, anything that that Broner could get to upset what you had going on?
It was, I think, maybe the 9th or 10th round where my brother kind of warned me, and we expected Broner to finish strong. like I said, he finished other fights real strong. So my brother kind of told me in the corner, look, he's losing the fight. They're gonna send him with everything he's got. They're gonna send Adrian to try to knock you out, try to back you up and beat you up like that because he's losing and he's got no other option. But I didn't give him that opportunity because I kept working behind my jab, kept circling around him. At that point,